welcome to my channel. My next request is one that I've done many times before, not the song, but the orchestra. It's the James Last Orchestra. And this particular piece is a hit medley of Love is in the Air, Perhaps, Ave Maria, and No Moro. And this was done at Royal Albert Hall in London in 2007. This was requested by Thomas on December 28th of 2024. So again, another song that was requested almost a year ago. 9 months ago. Long time he's been waiting to hear this. So Thomas, this is for you. Before we get into the music, though, I do have to thank you for coming here. I just appreciate it so much, and I want to thank you for everything that you do, for the likes, for the shares, for the comments, for the subscriptions, for the requests when you're allowed to make them, and for coming to the live show on Sundays. I just appreciate it so much. I just want to thank you. I always put the artist links in the description of their playlist so you can support them as well. But I put the link to the song that I'm reacting to in the description of the video. I also put a link in there from Wikipedia if I can find anything that's worthwhile and, relevant to the song. I don't put the link to the reaction request form right now because I'm not currently accepting new requests. I've got over 3,400 in my queue. I'm trying to get some of those taken care of. But you can come on Sunday at 4 p.m. UTC. That's when we start. And you can make your request in the chat, and I'll react to it live right on the spot. So you're welcome to come if you want. So this is James Last. And one of the things I really love about James is you'll see it. It's just the relaxed way that he conducts the orchestra. And another thing is the way that he arranges it. He doesn't seat his musicians in the normal configuration that you're used to seeing. You'll see it. Don't you just love the way they're having fun? The whole orchestra is having fun. They're not just playing music, they're enjoying it while they're playing it. It's such a great presentation. And I don't mean this in a negative way, but he cracks me up. He's directing the audience more than he's directing his orchestra, because obviously they've played these enough times and they've practiced them enough that they know exactly what he wants. And so he just stands there and he does his hand a little bit this way and hand a little bit that way, and and they play. It's just so enjoyable, and he puts together his own. Golly days, the word just slipped my mind. Arrangements. He puts together his own arrangements of these songs, and gives them to his orchestra, and they practice them, and then they go and play them, and they're just great. They have a great sound. It's a very joyous sound, and it just makes you. Well, you saw the audience. It makes you want to get up and dance, and I can't think of a single one that I've watched that I haven't enjoyed like this. They're fantastic. Thank you for asking for it. Oh, we're halfway through the show. Goodness gracious. I got to pray for you that God will give you rest at night and strength in the day, so that every single one of your days will be glorious. And I pray that he does that same thing for every single person that you love. This is the Vietnam Era Vet, out.